Yep.
Cam Jordan has
the first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Alright, so can you guys hear me now?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
I say that with all love in my heart.
With all due respect. I mean this with everything I got.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
See, I fucking appreciate that, bro.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So
that's what it feels like, bro. That's what it feels like.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I'm not. There's no way.
He'll take it at the 42. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not as bad.
He got
And the
injured like
Texans will take over with a first and 10.
Like first half of the game, Josh Rosen got in. I don't even know. I substituted him. I put Josh Rosen in instead of bringing him back.
Starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their
yeah,
own
that's
46.
what I was saying earlier. I was actually thinking
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
Mistake or something.
No, it could have just been
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take Dalvin all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
But I didn't put him back in. I did not. I let Josh Rosen play the rest of the game out for me.
You like to go to your tight end a lot. I did see that.
But I'm gonna need.
On first down, it's Watson going deep for Hopkins.
No.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston.
God.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Listen, I don't mind losing.
Strike first here
I don't
on their
mind losing.
opening drive.
And I know it's
Michael
going to be a
Badgley
loss.
on for the extra point.
What I do mind is not having a chance.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Because my team isn't great. My team is not great.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I'm trying to make the playoffs, bro.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a
I don't know how to do
touchback,
any
and
of
it
that.
comes out to the 25-yard line.
Listen, I don't know how to do any of that.
I know, so that means
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get him there for the sack.
All of those guys that you're looking at,
in there to get him, and that is sack
60s,
number 6 now for him
When
on
I
the
started,
year.
the
Wilson of the
Dolphins were
Seahawks looking for
63
something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
283 overall running backs. 80 overall running backs.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
No, I don't have any fullback.
Got his man there. It's Wallace complete.
That's a tight
And he
end.
takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No, it's Josh.
This is Carson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
He doesn't block.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong
I don't use
direction.
Gesicki
That brings
like
up 2nd down.
Gesicki, if Gesicki gets open, it's nasty.
No, see, but I don't use him in that way. That's not what he's there for.
I'm kind of worried about that secondary.
Now on second and 13. Here's Carson with a catch in the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, Carson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
I've heard it before.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. So this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
What do you think, Keith?
What's that?
You think he's cheating?
Who?
That.
Nah, I don't know.
What's the score?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Yeah.
They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Oh, you got to wait 24 hours to get your playing time. But guess what? When Daddy's on the PlayStation,
the run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
In your face.
Oh, always.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You got a gun? You got a gun, bro?
Oh,
and now
what the
whistles
shit?
and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
Just leave it on the table. See what happens.
Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Who was talking about that earlier? Lucian, was that you talking about they put a gun on a fucking table in preschool or something, and none of the kids touched it?
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
Touched it was.
That was horseshit.
A run, it's Clement. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
In the playoffs.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, I've trained.
What?
They'll try the air now with Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
What was that?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Now, both of my sisters are 15 and 17.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13
I got to hear it
yards.
so I can hear my.
Also 4th down now.
I don't got to hear it so I can hear my. So.
I can only own a Gen 3 because I'm in California, dude. Gen 4s and 5s are only
on 4th down on his Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett.
No, I have a Gen 5.
That shit was tight.
It is the smoothest
going to get.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Well, I have a 17.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
No, I feel like a 17. Yeah.
If I was gonna go like subcompact, I'd go like the 43 or something.
The 19 and the 26 are on the smaller side. I have a 17, and the 17 for me, I front carry, and I've never had an issue, bro. You know, I had like
that's a single stack 19, right?
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
Yeah,
after one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawks football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12.
Yeah. No, the 43 is the fucking single stack the little one.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Maybe the 40s are the single stack ones. So that's what I would get. If I was going to get a Glock for carry every day, I would get like a 40, like a 43 or something. Just because, I mean,
from the gun, it's Wilson.
The magazine.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Disley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. The guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot
Yeah,
for the
I like
catch.
5.0.
Kill, bro. I just seen a video the
first
other
down.
earlier
It's Carson,
today.
and just no
Earlier
chance of
today,
turning the
actually.
corner. He can only get back to the line of
Earlier
scrimmage.
today, bro.
Second
I
and
saw a
10 coming
video where
up.
there was a black dude.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go.
Oh, I got
and
pause
sometimes
it.
you just have
Shit,
Someone's knocking.
right? And a couple of white power dudes started talking shit because they were black or whatever. So the video said, right? It seemed, but that some little skinny fucking white dude came after this guy, and the dude put 3 shots in him and fucking called the cops. Told him, my gun's on the counter. I'm going to be laying on the ground on the floor when you get in here. Okay? Like, this just happened. This, that, and the other. And fucking, dude, the cops came in. The motherfucker didn't even get charged with anything because it was a full... As long as it's a justifiably fucking defensive shooting. Right, whatever it was. Like, dude in the white shirt with the fucking... He put the gun on the fucking counter.
Let me explain something to you about Florida.
And he said, I'm going to be laying down on the ground when you get in here. I'm going to be the black dude laying down on the ground. I don't want no beef. Right? Like, that shit's crazy. Right? And they still got jumpy as fuck when they went in that shit.
Listen, bro. As a black man in Miami, bro, I cannot shoot anybody. There's a law here called stand your ground. Even if somebody comes at me and I shoot them, bro,
Right, that shooting happened on white dude in the fucking handicap spot to that black guy that came at him. That was in Florida.
No, bro, there's no way, bro. He would have went down for life.
The white dude fucking was handicapped, right? Check it out. Dog. This shit happened in Florida.
He shot a handicapped dude?
No, the handicapped dude pulls up, black couple. Big old black dude was in the liquor store that just walked in. His chick parked in the fucking handicap spot, the only handicap spot. And just to be a dick, the fucking old white dude was like, "Hey, bitch, you're in the handicap spot. Your buddy, your husband, obviously
another spot and trying to get it outside. The defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He comes out the shit and he sees his girl getting yelled at by some old fucking cracker, right? And gets all pissed. And the white dude kills him.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Shoves him on the ground, bro. Like launches this dude, bro. And the white dude just pulled in a sitting position.
They'll toss it out to Carson.
Killed him on the fucking spot because. And the reason it stood ground,
from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Third down. Carson, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
that motherfucker right in his face.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
In most states. In California,
he'll return it from the 6.
Especially if it was like a Mexican or
well
something.
done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The way it was explained to me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
But they're coming at you to hurt you.
Jadeveon Clowney
But they've
able
already
to
said
get
it
in there
earlier.
for his second sack of the afternoon. Faking the give.
Yeah, but,
now Watson.
Dude, who
looking
has
long for Thomas. It got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
Disrespectful.
we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely
Shut
look
up and
for.
listen to me.
That was
Right,
great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. That's a big game.
Yeah.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
Or die. Fuck that shit. Fight or
listen.
die, motherfucker. Right. Some people will run. Fight or flight.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, G, we're pretty quiet.
Throwing again is Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Noah Spence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
I'm dead, and the dude's still running.
3rd and long, it's Watson.
That's good.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Your hands are trained and shit. That's like somebody like a black belt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well.
You'll get charged with fucking assault with deadly weapon.
I'm also a second team black belt.
Your hands are considered a deadly weapon, right? So you can't beat the fuck out of somebody once you get that certification. Yeah.
Not even
it's like
bro.
federally reported.
When I have issues with someone, I have to.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's able to find Wallace. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play.
Some bullshit.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
I know you feel that.
I don't even have fullback.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Taking it about the 16. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The second quarter score from KC. It's the Chiefs that have jumped out to the early lead against the Raiders. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Like you said, UAT! Check 24! Time to go!
On first down, Watson. Screenplay, Johnson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep.
I wasn't trying to run this. I was trying to fix it.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This is not the camera I was trying to.
This offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive. They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try pressure advantage.
Well, what the hell was that?
And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its fourth. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Maybe.
Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo.
You are mine.
It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58.
You got it. What the shit.
Lots of leg behind it.
I know.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get three before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Wow.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Later.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw is Watson.
Bullshit.
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
That's good for Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Here we go.
Now Watson rolling to his right. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Motion.
Johnson on the counter. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Johnson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Even. 4 down. Even. Alert.
Out of the gun, Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
On first and 10, Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Watson now throwing again, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Tedrick Thompson picks it, and they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
At their own 7-yard line.
Why not? Yeah.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They run again with Carson. And all this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop him behind the line for the second straight play. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 97 yards as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Wow.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Elsewhere at Arrowhead there in the third quarter, the Raiders have moved out in front of the Chiefs. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Throwing again on second and 10, Watson. He finds his man Johnson. And out across midfield down to the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable.
Hell yeah. And they've been fucking, I got a left guard too.
You guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback.
And then, in that left guard and that left tackle that I drafted, they've been fucking developing fucking, they're like a 78 now. 78.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Going to throw again. Flushed out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And that tight end I got picked up too.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket.
He was an 81. He's up there too.
Make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run.
Third round. It was the third round.
Throwing the football.
Was it?
Set. 19. He's coming. Check in. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 19-5.
Now a first down throw. Watson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I don't know, man.
Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw is Watson. To throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
What are you doing?
Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it.
He got it again.
That had lots of leg behind it.
God.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. gun, here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, here's Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
And the Seahawks first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All day, dog.
From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 25 yards there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson operating from the gun. That'll be caught by Cup. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first down, it's Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And down to the 7-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I miss fucking Cowboys.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Jim. Well.
Throwing again. Wilson forced out to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
I've never played him with my team, but I know. I have
big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Quick release.
Watson on 1st down. All incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I just accepted. Hey, I'm thinking about trading in
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Aaron Lynch, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
That's what I think.
On the delay, here's Carson.
What the hell was that?
Line yet again, as his
That is not the play I picked.
continues.
On the 2020, they have
No, that was not the play I picked.
control with a button.
Wow.
Not the electric one.
Jesus Christ, that is not
So
the
it's
play I
Seahawks
picked.
football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they
That
come up
totally
with
fucking
offensively
blew up
after
that
having
play.
time to talk it over.
Well, it doesn't go down. It goes like to the side.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Bro, my Chevy that I have right now is 68.
Check 24. Watch 24.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 2nd down now, it's Thompson, and he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Is kind of like
now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Face up to it. To the bum just there.
Mike 28. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got it complete to Thompson.
Bapping. Good ping. Right there in the doorway, right side.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Right behind you.
They'll run with Thompson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefit to that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
It's a loss of 1.
Yeah.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Yeah, that's exactly where we lost.
What's that? Yeah.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Maybe next week.
Right.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. This is Thompson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Houston, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm not playing no more. Well, I'm done with Madden. I probably play some. Yeah, probably. Can do that. Oh, we played Breakpoint too. You know. Yeah, that rookie that I picked up, that left tackle, he's a 79 now. For which one? My left tackle? Yeah, he's 30. Yeah, he's getting 36 million. That's what he's getting. He's got 1 year left. Right. 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 Oh yeah, and then my other one, he's like a 71 still too. So. I don't even remember. Let me see. I don't remember who I had in my fucking.
Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Right.
Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room.
First one I picked up was the left guard. Yeah, and he's a 78. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up the pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than imagine. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, pass that like I'm Eno. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. Fettuccine with the snails in a 5-star hotel. Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
About to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. If we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week. I'm looking for a trophy competition, looking steep. And I'm training, I've been focused, I've been bombing from the deep. I'm like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Move the needle for the city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit to hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them, I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Caught an audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I ain't a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and it's so many real. Cause bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone dogs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Rings to the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of the dudes to do well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me. We eat together, leave the bill for me like. Hand on my heart, I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Hand on my heart, no, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a God. Never
Holy shit.
Always winning, never lost. GPS another loss. GPS another loss. Who do it better than me? Yeah. Vision on 2020. Yeah. VVS Clarity. Yeah. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice. Taking notice. Taking notice. Determination, laser focus. Banging on they know they taking notice.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't
ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like a maid with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better.
It don't make no sense fucking buying a new car, dude. You lose too much value once you leave the lot. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, dude. You should lose a couple grand in value once you drive that bitch off the lot. Yeah, well, it depends what you're fucking talking about anyway. One of the vehicles that holds a lot of value is Hondas and Jeeps. Jeeps hold a lot of value.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coupes. No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few, can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team.
I've had my fucking Jeep for fucking 3 years, dude, and only lost like $6,000-7,000 worth of value. Not even.
They planning on winning for the wrong reasons, trying to get my number retired. Can't let
suck my dick.
I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can't
Hey, Danzig.
all we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use it, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the J. On the road, it's crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, and look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, done out my problems, let me when I've been magic. With the game,
he's a braid owner.
It can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck Stuck in my
Jesus
ways,
Christ.
think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have
gay porn?
Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
A grudge fuck. There's a market for horse cock. There's a market for anything. I like Animal Friends. Ever seen that porn? Nope. This guy's fucking a goddamn hog. He's fucking a goat. I've seen it, dude. Damn right. It's a great movie. They're up in there fucking all kinds of shit. Sloths and anteaters and shit.
Yeah.
Right. What you gotta do is, you gotta get a fucking stick with honey and ants and stuff it up your ass and bring in an anteater. That'll fucking tear you a new one. Their tongues are built to fucking break through shrub and fucking wood.